Let's step through the time-saved calculator and see what it tells us about aviation's role in advancing work through saving time and about stewardship. But first, you'll notice the AER uses 10-hour days rather than 24-hour days. This is because the 10 hours between 7 o'clock in the morning and 5 o'clock in the afternoon is essentially the workday. It's the part of the day when people are active and when there's daylight in which to travel. Prior to 7 in the morning and after 5 in the afternoon, people are eating, sleeping, and taking care of life. The time-saved calculator enables you to calculate the total time saved by aviation based on how much it saves per trip, on the number of round trips per year, and on the number of aviation users. The less time people spend traveling, the more time they can spend doing their work. All right, let's step through an example. Let's say, for instance, you're considering a flight program in the river transportation context, such as the Amazon region of Brazil or Peru. How much time does aviation save in the river context? To find out, just put the cursor over the informational hover point, and the amount of time saved in each transportation context will appear. The research indicated in the river context, aviation saves an average of 5.5 10-hour days per person per one-way trip. That's 55 hours per person one way. That's 5.5 workdays saved by aviation. You can use 5.5, or you may enter any other amount you'd like to use. But for this example, let's enter 5.5 into the top box. Next, enter the average optimal number of round trips workers in that geographic ministry area would need to make each year to do their work. Let's go with 4 per year, which is 1 trip every 3 months. Now let's say there are 30 workers in the ministry area who would use aviation regularly. We can see aviation would save those 30 workers a total of 13,200 hours over the course of a year. That's 1,320 workdays, or 330 work weeks, or 6.3 years. That's how much time would be saved by aviation for those 30 workers each year. Think about how much more kingdom work could be accomplished if that team had an additional 6.3 years worth of time every year. The time-saved calculator allows you to make 3 calculations. This will enable you to evaluate different circumstances and to get a good understanding of the potential time savings in the geographic ministry area you're looking at. Knowing how much time would be saved by aviation can help frame knowledgeable decisions. And saving time is good stewardship. But beyond that, saving the time of entire ministry teams over many years is strategic stewardship.